Hi everybody, I'm Alicia and welcome to AMC Thursday Ticket. We have an amazing show for you today, but first we need to give away this awesome poster from Dolby Cinema for A Star is Born. This is how you win. Tag your friend that you're going to see the movie with and you just might win the poster. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for joining us on AMC's Thursday Ticket. I'm Kaleigh, and you've already met my fabulous co-host, Alicia.
Hi, guys. So we talked about A Star is Born earlier, and it reminded me about a remake. So it is the fourth time that this movie has come out, and we're really excited about it. But we want to talk about some other remakes. So we want to know what your favorite remake of all time is. So put it in the comment section. But first, I want to hear from Kaleigh.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of difficult sometimes when something has been done so well to redo it and do it as well, if not better. But one of the films that did that for me was The Great Gatsby. I love Leonardo DiCaprio. They absolutely crushed that one. It was such a fabulous, it was really a production on the big screen. What about you?
So this one was really difficult for me. Like you said, it's really difficult to remake an original. Usually the original is the best, but after a long thinking, I came up with Ocean's 11. So if you guys remember back in 1960, I was not alive. Just want to let you know. But the original Ocean's 11 with the Rat Pack, so we had Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr., but then they redid it in the early 90s, maybe 97, don't fact check me on that one, with Brad Pitt and George Clooney. It was in Vegas, it's a heist movie, Don Cheadle was in it. I really love that one. I think that is a better remake, so I'm giving it to Ocean's 11.
That's a good choice.
Don't forget, put it in the comment sections below your favorite remake.
Yeah, so like we said, A Star is Born is a remake, and something that we have really special coming up with this big release is a fan event. So this is in Dolby Cinema at AMC next Tuesday, October 6th. Guys, this is a massive movie, and you are going to want to be the first person to see it.
So it's October 2nd on the Tuesday.
Me.
She's so excited for
I know,
it, which I understand.
Sorry.
So this is an exciting movie. I can't wait to see it. The trailers have really pulled me in, and with this fan event, you get to see it early. So when you go back to work, you go back to school, you can start talking about it, and other people are going to be like, I didn't see it till later on. So you definitely should go to this fan event October 2nd on a Tuesday. Get your tickets at amctheaters.com or on the mobile app. And one other thing to add about this is that you can get the full album. So you can hear Lady Gaga singing all of the songs. One of them is already stuck in my head. But you can download it. You'll get the code to download the album at the fan event. So
that's right. It's
get
like
your tickets.
20-some tracks, and you'll get to see the film way before anyone else.
So we have a really awesome featurette from A Star is Born to show you. I've already seen it. I really like it. It is a different view of featurette. It is candid, and it talks about the film, and we're going to let you look at it right now.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void?
One of the first things that Mark said to me, okay, I know you can write a pop song, but what do you absolutely have to write about? We were writing Shallow from the point of view of Allie.
Yeah, I had no idea it was going to become part of the narrative, and then you start like singing the opening lines. I really did get chills.
It becomes part of the reason that they fall in love.
Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore?
Is that me?
That's you.
You just write that now?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling.
There's no point in the movie where any lyric is sung that isn't directly related to exactly what their fear is, their hope, their dream.
When I was writing music for the film, I had to think about Allie as if she wasn't me.
Yeah.
You know,
But
that I'd
that's the
never
beauty
done
of you.
before.
You have so many sides.
And it was evolving as the film was evolving and the shooting of it,
Yes,
you know?
so I went with a sound for her, even in the pop realm, that's unlike anything I've ever put out before.
Wow, that was really neat seeing the behind the scenes of Lady Gaga and kind of talking about the forming of all of these songs. And I love that we get to see her so authentic, no makeup, pure, raw on screen. I love that we get to see that side of her.
Yep. So guys, don't forget, tag in the comment section who you want to see the movie with and just might win the poster. We're giving away 2 sets. And we've seen that you guys are chiming in the comment sections about the remake that's your favorite, and you guys are saying True Grit and It.
Yeah.
2 great ones. You didn't even, as we were seeing you guys comment, we were like, oh, duh, how do we forget about that?
Yeah, those are good ones.
Awesome. Keep commenting in there. So we're going to go, we need to talk about a lot of movies. There's a ton of movies coming out this weekend, and we're going to go right to our weekend movie guide. All right, so we have a family-friendly film for you guys out there. There hasn't been a lot of animated family-friendly films. I think Hotel Transylvania 3 was the last one, but now we have one coming up. It's Smallfoot, and this one I think you're going to be excited to take your kids to see.
Yeah, Smallfoot is the precious story about some Yetis who are just convinced that humans exist. And I think that is really cute. Obviously, we know humans exist. But
Really?
I think
Are we really here?
I think we're really here. But it's kind of cool, you know, we always have those little fantasies about, oh, is the Loch Ness Monster real? Is Bigfoot real? So it's kind of a cute take on that, and it's star-studded.
Yeah.
It's got Channing Tatum, it's got Zendaya, it's got James Corden.
Yeah, it also has Common and LeBron James. So he left Cleveland, he left the land, and he went to LA to play ball. And everybody was speculating about he really wants to be a movie star, and this is his first film, so maybe he kind of did. I'm excited to see what he has to offer in this film as one of the animated characters. So, yeah, he was in it.
So we had our special correspondent, Linda Lee. She got to sit down with Migo and Michi and see what they had to say. Let's check it out.
Let's do this.
Hey, Michi, come here, come here. There's a Smallfoot dialing in that wants to talk to us.
Hello, Migo and Michi. Can you hear me?
I love how they talk, don't you? Hello, Smallfoot.
I've heard a lot about something called the SES. What is that?
SES means Smallfoot Evidentiary Society.
They're the coolest, funniest, weirdest group of friends.
We make it our mission to prove that Migo is right, that Smallfoot are real.
We collected all of these bizarre artifacts like this. We call it the Scroll of Invisible Wisdom. Seriously, what the heck is on this thing?
What would you say the film's overall message is?
I think this movie is really about the search for truth and really understanding that there's no reason to be afraid of each other just because we're different.
Smallfoot opens on September 27th. Get your tickets for the whole family at amctheaters.com or on the AMC app. Back to you guys in the studio.
That was so adorable. I'm excited to go see that one. Gotta love a good animated film. Okay, so now let's take a turn. That's our family film. We're going to go to comedies with Night School.
Yeah, so we have Night School. This is starring Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. And these two by themselves in films.
They already make me chuckle.
Oh my gosh, hilarious. So them together in a film is absolutely fabulous.
So when they were on set, as you guys know, Tiffany Haddish, the last time we saw her was in Girls Trip, which was hilarious. We all know how I feel about that film.
So funny.
And her co-stars from that film, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Regina Hall, they came to visit her on the set of Night School. So that friendship they had in the film wasn't like fake, it was authentic, and they came to visit them, and I thought it was super cute. And we have a video for you guys to see them visiting her on set and giving a little point at Kevin Hart for not having friends on set.
This is a celebration. All my girls from Girls Trip, Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, all came to the set to support me. Posse, back in the house. And nobody came to support Kevin, and he's had a lot of castmates.
No, they all came to see me.
Jada, I'm about to shoot. Malcolm, let's show them how we do it.
You know, they kept asking me, why weren't you in Girls Trip? You could have been Tiffany's part.
I'm about to get pregnant tonight.
Do the next one, do Girls Trip too. No, I can't. You guys are stuck with Tiffany.
Smell like Hennessy and booty sweat up in here. If Kevin thought that the Ladies and Girls trip came to see him, he's obviously having mental issues.
He has to think that he's the king still, but, you know, there's a new sheriff in town. Her name is Tiffany Haddish.
Get out my way, bitch.
That is really cool, seeing how everybody interacted on set. And something that I think's neat about this one is that it was written and produced by Kevin Hart. So he's funny no matter what he's doing. He could just be standing there and make people laugh. So I'm excited to see like how much of his comedic influence was on this film. And it really is like, we need a comedy right now just to get away from everything in the real world, lose ourselves for a couple hours in a theater and get a good chuckle.
Yeah, and I have a hot take for this one. So Kevin Hart has paired with Ice Cube in comedies and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, excuse me. And now he's with Tiffany Haddish. My hot take, this is the new comedy pair, guys. Haddish and Hart. Oh my God, there you go. I've already given the name.
Well, and they go way back, right?
Yeah.
Tiffany and Kevin?
Yeah, they both used to do comedy together, and she used to be homeless, and he found out that she was homeless and gave her money, to get a hotel room, and encouraged her to continue to work and grow, and look where she is.
Yeah, he believed in her, and she is absolutely crushing it.
Yeah, so that's the comedy, and we did family film. Now we're going to go to horror. Hellfest is coming out.
Yeah, so I am a horror film, but I'm like a skittish horror film. And something that I think's kind of cool about this one is everything is way more scary if it could actually happen, in my opinion. So this Hellfest is one of those things. It could actually happen. So this is kind of about a killer who makes an amusement park his personal playground. And most of the people that are there at the amusement park think that it's all an act and it's all a part of this. They don't get that it's genuinely real. People are actually getting murdered.
Yeah, so I'm too much of a scaredy cat to see this film because I don't like to be scared. But it is about to be Halloween, and horror movies are coming up. This is the first really big one that's coming. We got some other ones coming out. Halloween, we're going to talk about that in a few weeks. But this is the first one that's, kicking off the season of scare. And if you guys love horror, you need to see this one. Like Kaleigh said, it could be true because it's an amusement park that's supposed to be scary, but then there's a serial killer that's actually they're scaring people.
Yeah, it's spooky season, so.
Yeah. So those are the new movies out, but we want to remind you that we have some other films that are still in theaters. Again, we got a family film, we got a comedy, we got horror, we have a thriller, A Simple Favor. It's still in theaters. Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick. We've both seen it. We really liked it.
Loved it.
It's not scary. It's thrilling. There's a little bit of humor in it, but also it's just kind of a nice, delightful, thrilling movie. And if you need a little escape, you should go see it. But also, as a reminder, the Killer Collins, we're still serving the Killer Collins cocktail at MacGuffin's Bar. So you can grab your cocktail, you can go in the theater, 21 or older, you guys know that already, and enjoy the film, some popcorn, and just, escape the real world.
That's right. So we also have A House with a Clock in its Walls. So this might be for more of our mature kiddos who kind of want to...
the preteens
Yeah, they want to see this show that's a little spooky, not too scary, but it's got a little magic and a lot of thrill to it.
And then for the little ones and the big ones that love Disney, our Disney Dream Big Princess series is still going on. So last week we had... I can't forget.
Princess
and the Frog.
Yep.
How do I forget it? It's one of my favorites. And then this week we have Tangled, so Rapunzel and her hair. Get your crowns out, put them on, dress up, go to the theater.
It's getting a little chilly outside, so you guys need some indoor activities. You can get all dressed up, have some afternoon tea, and see Tangled.
So those are all of our movies for our weekend movie guide. A ton to choose from. You could make a weekend of it and see them all. I think that's a kind of a good idea. But now we're going to transition to our Hollywood news. We have a lot to talk about. Let's do it.
All right, guys.
So we're going to pick our winners of the posters. So congratulations to Maureen Rhodes, Holtz. I hope I did not butcher your name. And Rosie Lett Jones. Congratulations.
Very cool. Those were our winners of the Dolby A Star Is Born poster.
Yeah, the poster's yours.
Yeah, they have some lucky friends because they won a poster for themselves and their friend.
Yeah. So now let's talk trailers. A lot came out. First, we're going to go to Bumblebee.
Yeah, so Bumblebee, we got to see Haley Steinfeld and a little bit more of the depth of her character and her connection to the bug. So whether you guys were a Transformers fan kind of from the 80s, or if you're a fan of the films that have been coming out in the last 7 to 10 years, this is really cool. And I know you guys have been telling us on social how excited you are for the Bumblebee movie.
Yep. And so that's Bumblebee, but we also had Fantastic Beasts. So
that's right.
We just finished the Harry Potter series, and Fantastic Beasts came out a year ago, and now the next one is coming out, and the trailer was just released. It's magical. It's exciting. It starts to go into the backstory and kind of connect Harry Potter to Fantastic Beasts. So if this is the film that you liked before, I hope you saw the trailer because I think you're going to like it when it comes out. So that's Fantastic Beasts. And now onto another film. I'm super excited for this. Everybody in the office knows that I enjoy this actor. I'm not alone. And that's Michael B. Jordan in Creed 2. So Creed 2 trailer debuted. I thought it was awesome. I love the Rocky franchise. I like the boxing movie. I love the action. This one is different, and it's also unique, and I'm very excited about it.
And it also has Michael B. Jordan. So.
Yeah, and it also has Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, so another trailer that came out is Dark Phoenix. And also we had some new poster releases this week. So Alicia's beloved Creed came out, and honestly, he has earned this poster. He must have not had any cheat days. He looks so good, Michael B. Jordan, on the Creed poster, and I fully believe that there was no Photoshop there. So very cool.
So, and the other poster that came out was Dark Phoenix. This is a pretty awesome one. Again, it's not magical like Fantastic Beasts, but there's a lot of action in it. And the story is dark, but it's exciting. And again, if you haven't seen any of these trailers, what have you been doing with your life? I'm just kidding. Go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. You'll get alerts when we post the new trailers. But if you haven't watched them, go there now and check them out. So now we're going to give away something else. This is a surprise.
Drum roll.
So you guys are delightful. You come back every week and you watch us, and we would not have a show without you. So because you delight us by coming back, we're going to surprise one viewer with 2 tickets to a movie this weekend. So congratulations to Star Wells. You are giving us lots of love today, and we're giving some love right back to you. Here are 2 tickets. The next movie is on us. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
So for all of you guys out there, come back to the show every week. Show us lots of love. Show us how excited you are for the movies that are coming up, and you never know, we might send some tickets your way.
Yeah. So that's all of our Hollywood news. We have to talk about some independent films, and we're going to do that in our AMCI Spotlight. So it's the end of September, which means it's not quite Oscar season yet, but it is almost here. So we're going to start talking about Oscar season and Oscar movies because it's time. They're starting to come out. A Star is Born is one of them. It's going to get nominated, mark my words. But let's talk about some independent films that we think are going to get some Oscar love. So Kaleigh, what do you got?
Yeah, so Beautiful Boy has one that captured my heart from the first time that I saw the trailer. I just know in my heart that it's going to have some Oscar buzz. It's going to be nominated. Steve Carell, absolutely. It's been a really hard time for me to get him out of that fun, comedic.
He's known for comedy.
Yeah, the comedic role that we love seeing him in. But he absolutely changed my mind on him within the first 30 seconds of the trailer. It was amazing. He did such a good job. This one is going to be kind of heart-wrenching to watch, but I know it's going to be great performances from everybody involved, and I'm really excited to see this one.
Yeah, that film is really deep, and it's going to be difficult for me to watch because it is so raw. But I'm agreeing with you. I think that's really going to get some Oscar love. But that's not my pick. My pick is If Beale Street Could Talk by Barry Jenkins. So this is his second major film. If you remember, he won an Oscar for Moonlight a couple years ago. Remember the La La Land Moonlight thing? That was his movie. So If Beale Street Could Talk, his second major film. It's based on a book by James Baldwin, an author that I really enjoy. I think this one is going to do really well. It almost won an award at TIFF, which means that people has their eye on it, and I have my eye on it too.
It was the People's Choice runner-up, right?
That's correct. So
very cool.
It's probably going to get some love. So this is taped, and you can rewatch it, and you can play this back. These are our hot takes for Oscar.
Those are the ones to watch. All right. So an independent film that we have coming out this week is called Little Women, and it's the modern retelling of a classic novel by Louisa May Alcott, and this follows their journey through childhood into womanhood, and it really just embraces the empowerment of sisterhood, womanhood, and motherhood. We have a really cool clip of one of the main characters and just proving her struggle of being a single mom.
Is there any way you could give me a one-time extension? I promise it won't happen
My
again.
earring! Leave it! No! She just spontaneously combusted! We have to move on! Oh, come on. So... She chose her fate. We are not going without her.
Is there any way you could reverse the fee?
Apollyon!
Yes?
Apollyon!
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you just hold?
I am here. From whence come you, and whither are you bound?
We have traveled from the city of desolation, through the fires of purgatory, fighting beasts of the night. We seek access to the city of Zion.
You may release your burdens, but you must each sacrifice one valuable to the altar. But choose carefully. Be not selfish. Whatever you select must be of great value. Good. Yes.
Hair? It's valuable to me.
Your castles await you. Go!
Separate me.
Hey! Oh, hello? Thanks for holding. I'm so sorry.
So that was Little Women, but for our independent film fans out there, that's not the only film that's playing in theaters. We also have Assassination Nation and Life Itself. So if you like independent films and you want to get to the theaters this weekend, see one of those three. So that's all for our AMCI Spotlight. We have our next segment, which I know you guys get excited about, and it is our exclusive office. So I have a question for you, Kaleigh.
Yeah.
Do you remember slap bracelets?
I do. I used to go to the arcade all the time. I was terrible at all the games, so I had to play like all the time, use all my tokens just to save up to win one slap bracelet.
So what if I told you you could get a slap bracelet without having to play a game?
I'm listening. How can I do that?
Well, everybody out there, and Kaleigh, all you have to do, if you're an AMC Stubs member, an AMC Stubs Premier member, and an A-list member, and you go to see Goosebumps 2 opening weekend, you will get this slap bracelet.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
How cool is that?
Those are pretty cool. Some nostalgia going on.
I'm so excited for this giveaway more than anything else because I love this thing. Excuse me, give me that.
Yeah, she needs it back. All right. Okay. Well, that's not the only giveaway that we have. You guys are really excited for Venom. We know it. So if you guys go to see Venom opening weekend, October 4th through 7th, you will get this comic book. So the really cool thing about this comic book is that it's the prequel to the movie. So what you need to do is you need to show up to your AMC theater early, opening weekend, October 4th through 7th. You need to get this comic book and flip through it. That way you guys will be prepped and ready to see Venom.
Yep. And so our last offer to talk about, and we've talked about it all month because it's been going on all month, is win your wish list. So a reminder for you guys, it's in September 30th, if you go to amctheaters.com or on our mobile app and go to the movies coming out and hit remind me, like that.
Yep.
You're entered in to win tickets to see the movies you want to see. So you go Mary Poppins, click Grinch,
yep.
Click. Go ahead and hit
Venom,
reminder.
Goosebumps, all of them.
Right, exactly. All the movies coming out.
Yeah, the more you click, the more movies you'll get to see, so you're going to want to click all your favorites.
Yeah, so that's all for us today. We have a ton of movies that you guys can see. I hope you see every single one of them and you spend the whole weekend at the movies because you love movies just like we do.
That's right. So don't forget to follow us on social media at AMC Theaters on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Yep, and get your tickets at amctheaters.com or on our mobile app. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week when we talk about Venom and A Star is Born.
That's right.